Okay folks, welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters for the PC, New Horizons. Heaven's Frogman here, and we are within the region of China, or at least it sees. Now, I took the glass beads I bought in Amsterdam and I sold them in Mombasa and traded them for gold as always. And then I sold the gold in various ports around China and picked up some other things to bring back to Europe. I have one ship full of art. Excuse me. And another ship full of pearls and another ship full of silk. So, those will sell really good when we get back to Europe. Okay, folks, this is Japan again, but this time, we're actually finding ports. That's Nagasaki, where we're going to stop first. And there's one more port nearby here. And there's Sakai. There's its sister port, so to speak. Okay, so we're just gonna go to Nagasaki to drop off Enrico. And there we go. No level ups this time. Oh well. Okay, so take a look around, folks. The different facilities in the two Japanese ports have most of them have different signs on them than all the other ports in the game, except for the harbor and for the shipyard down here. Guess for some reason they decided to make Japan really authentic. Okay, so Enrico is going to leave us soon, so I'm going to show his final statistics on his departure. Turned out to be a pretty decent sailor, but he was never going to be a standout in battle anyway. I mean, being a man of God and all that. Let's see how Joao's doing. Not bad, huh? Okay, so we'll stop in the cafe first. Which is closed right now. Oh dear. So yeah, if you stop at any building other than the shipyard, you get this piece of dialogue. Or not shipyard, but the harbor. And that's that. And so we go into the harbor. And Enrico just goes away. And that's it. Enrico has officially left our team. So, we're down one missionary. Oh well. Nah, I shouldn't say that. Okay, so now China and Japan both sell unique ships. However, in Japan we really want to invest in its shipyards. And we want to invest in their industries all the way up to 1,000, both here and in Sakai. And that's because there is a super duper ultra special ship that we want to pick up. It's a lovely work of art called a Teikusen, and I want to try to get at least one for you guys, just so you can see what they're like. Now, some hardcore players will have a whole fleet of them, but that's rather hard to do for reasons, not just for the investing, but for other reasons you'll see later on. Okay, folks, I am going to go to Sakai. But first, I should show you what they sell here. Now, I'm pretty sure that's the cafe. What are you? Ah, trading post. Perfect. Just what we need. They sell silver here really cheap. Really, really cheap. So if you ever... You can actually take this. You can actually buy silver here and go sell it in China for a very, very good amount. So if you're ever in a pinch for money down in this area of the world, look no further than Japan and China. Alright guys, I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to do some investing, and when we come back, we maybe still be here in Japan, or I might be back in Europe. So either way, I'll see you guys after. Hello folks. Okay, I've since returned to Europe. No, the story has not been advanced yet, but I've decided to show you the unique ships that you can find in Europe. Now, to start off, you can find these ships in Dublin, which we're at now, and in Bristol. You have to upgrade the economy of either one of the ports to 1000 in order to access these. And you have to have them built brand new. We'll start with the sloop here. This is the unique version of the sloop in the game. As you can see, it's got very good tacking and power. This ship is it's basically for exploration, or in battle. It might be a decent little destroyer, but generally this is something that players don't really look at too much, as the only thing that really makes it stand out at all is its high tacking and power. And high-level navigators can get around the disadvantages that other ships have against this thing. Okay, now the frigate. This is actually not a bad little ship. 60 to 85 power. It's a pretty good all-purpose ship. You can trade. You can do a pretty good job exploring. You can easily fight in this thing. The only problem this has against Venetian glass that Venetian is a sails and oars ship, which means for the Venetian, no wind, no problem. With the frigate, big problem. Another note is that this is actually Joao's signature ship, if I remember correctly. And finally, we have the barge. Again, massive capacity. Your minimum crew is like, it's 40, but you can, I think it can hold up to 450. Just huge amounts of, it's a good trading ship in my opinion. And you can have 120 guns, which means if you have 120 cannonade, which is the highest kind of guns you can buy on this ship, you can easily blow apart anybody that's stupid enough to oppose you. But we're not going to bother with any of those. Now, I'm going to have to go to Antwerp to show you the final unique 1000 industry ship in Europe. There's only one more after this, but you have to go all the way to Japan for it. So I'll show you that later. So you can buy you can buy the frigate in Antwerp, Hamburg, Bristol, or Dublin, and the barge and the upgraded sloop in Bristol or Dublin. You also have to be able to do that you also have to upgrade the industry to 1000 in order to have a chance at getting the goddess figurehead, which is, of course, the highest quality figurehead in the game. Just going to speed this up here because we're running a little low on time. But you might not always get it right away when you ask to have a look at the figureheads. I think the chances of it being offered to you depends on your luck. Okay, we're going to run right over to the shipyard here so I can show you the final ship before my time runs out. This is a Turkish port now? Okay, I'll have to be a bit careful. Alright folks, take a look at the full rigged ship. Even bigger capacity and even bigger guns than the barge. It's a monster of a ship. And if you got high-level navigators with 100 seamanship, by all means, this is not a bad choice at all. Now let's see if I can get him to offer the god's figurehead. Remodel figurehead. Okay, doesn't seem like he wants to offer it to us for some reason. Okay, I'll show the god's figurehead to you guys once I'm able to actually get him to offer. Okay, but I'm out of time, so this is Heaven's Frogman. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.